Buddy, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. That's David Bowie, Girl Loves Me, from his last album, Black Star. How are you this evening? It's Monday. It's going to be a quick one again, where I try to keep them quick. Man, it's dry. The weather is changing again. It was like in the 30s on Saturday. And then Sunday it was like in the 70s. Today was again in the 70s. And then tomorrow it's going to be in the 30s. Hey, Roxy, how are you doing? Great to have you here. Good evening. How's the weather up there up there? Great White North, I think is what they call it. And hey, down Vancouver, there you go. Thank you. But it's up there because I'm way down here. I'm about as far south of Texas, as far south as you can go in Texas. Warm and mild. It's warm and mild here. Wow. Anyway, real quick, moving on to what my topic is today. It's about Mondays. Earlier today I did my the Daily Dave, and that's my daily audio blog post that I do on my website, daveguerra.com, and I tweet it out. So if you're out there, just follow along. And I invite you to listen. I have some just random stuff. Hey, A. Sanchez 16, thank you for the shout out earlier. Welcome. Good evening. Thanks. Great to have you here. Yes, Monday. Hey, Dave. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Roxy. Hey, everybody. Anyway, moving on. So, starstruck now because I've got like these two heavy hitters on my scope. That is pretty cool. Awesome. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Hope you guys can hear me. Okay, moving on. So, it's all about Monday. And on my daily audio blog post, I talked about Mondays and how it's the time that we normally use it to catch up and do or finish what we had left undone the previous week for Friday, and obviously doing the things that need to get done. But I talked about, you know what, it's also a great time, Mondays, to do something, to create something, to make something new happen, and take all week to do it. I mean, we've got bogged down with mail, email. I've got to pay bills. I got to pay taxes. I got to get my car inspection sticker done. You know, some of it's work related, some of it's personal, but it all mixes up because, again, it's all in the same 24 hours that we have. So don't let it get us down, especially on Mondays. Monday should be set intentions, exactly. Monday should be the time that we're not only just catching up, taking care of business, doing what was left undone, but creating something, making something good happen, creating something awesome, fantastic. Like I said, creating something good. So you've got it could be anything. It could be anything. And it could be, if you have an idea, well, why don't you put that idea into action? Roll that idea out. Now, if it's like starting a business, there are 7 days in a week, and sometimes it feels like the days never end, and the nights just roll into the morning and roll into the next day, and so on and so on. So that's why we need to take advantage of this and not just get ourselves locked into that stereotype of, the Mondays again. I mean, they wrote a song about Manic Monday. It's just, we hate Mondays. But seize the opportunity and do something with it and create something. Take all week to do it, and then next week refine it and keep making it and just keep doing it. So what I'm getting at is it doesn't matter what it is. Whatever your idea is, you've got an idea, launch it. I've got an idea now that I've talked to my kids, I've talked to my wife, and everybody's on board. And we're gonna do something now that won't come into play until Christmas, until the end of the year. Well, maybe October, November. But it's that idea, and it doesn't cost anything right now. It will cost something later on down the road. But getting everything in line, putting all their ducks in a row, and putting A before B, and so on, now's the time to do it. Hey, welcome back, Roxy. Great to have you back. So that's what I'm getting at, is why not take the time now and create something, especially on the Mondays. We're like I said, we get bogged down with what's been. Why not what will be? Create something. So that's what I'm getting at. That's my quick scope for today. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you for all the shares, everybody. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for your time, most of all. I do appreciate your time, and I do appreciate you giving it to me, especially these two heavy hitters here on Periscope. So can't wait to, thank you very much. Thank you for the shares. Well, listen, can't wait to see Roxy and where she's going to take us to next. Roxy, I'm calling you out. Want to see where you're going to take us next? I love that store, that Canada Tire, but it was like a hardware store. That was pretty cool. So I can't wait to see what else you're going to show us. And yeah, exactly. And Andrea, thank you very much. I love your scopes. Folks, if you are not following A Sanchez 16 or Roxy G725, you really need to be following them because, again, Canadian Tire, love it. I love that place. 2 stories of nonstop action. And there was a bear there, folks. You missed it. There was a bear. But I thank you for your time, everybody. And be sure you follow Andrea and Roxy. And until tomorrow, and yes, I'm going to start doing this a little bit more often, so I'm going to go ahead and say tomorrow, I bid you a great evening. I hope you have a fantastic evening, rest of your evening, and I'll tell you what, let me know what you did. What did you create today or tomorrow or overnight? You thought about it, but let's make it happen. So until tomorrow, have a great evening, everybody. Good night. Auf Wiedersehen. Guten Nacht. Buenas noches. Ciao.